Hello YouTube. This is Knife Defense Anatomy 101 Part 2. I'm going to start off this video with the definition of self-defense. Lethal force is granted to the citizens of the United States, at least, for defense of oneself or another that we believe is in mortal harm. We believe that they likely, we are in fear of their life or of our own life. If we are in fear of that, we can take a life. Understand that after that fact, you will have to articulate to the authorities. You will have to explain what they did and what you did in defense. This is the second part. The first part we went over tendons. This is the one that we're going to be going over veins and arteries. The main thing that you have to understand is where the veins are, where the arteries are, and to bring your cutting tool or your cutting to that area, and you cut, and that's it. Depending on the artery that you cut, it depends on how quickly they pump out. The easiest way to know that you have cut the artery is if there is blood literally shooting out everywhere. This is not a topic for the faint of heart. Okay, so where are the main arteries? Well, you have the carotid here. You have the jugular vein to the side. Those are two. Each of those are on each side of the neck. You have the vein and the arteries in the wrists. Okay. You also have the artery that comes from the carotid. It comes from the heart, and it goes, after it comes up through the carotid, down through the jugular, and then it'll come up under the armpit. There's another artery here. You've got a main artery that comes center line. It's quite deep inside the stomach cavity in the abdomen, and then it gets towards the groin, and then it splits off. When it splits off, then it goes down into the femoral, and it goes straight down to the legs. The exact locations of all these, I'm going to tell you that you're going to have to look at them yourself. You're going to have to look after the anatomy charts and like that. I will tell you that if you're going for the legs, if you want to get the arteries, you're going to want to use the femoral. If you're at the top of the body, you're going to want to go for the head. This is something that you use to defend yourself, your home, and your family. Quite honestly, if they're this close and you are in fear of your life, all the drills that you've learned, if you're seriously considering learning how to use a knife to defend yourself, all the drills that you've learned, this is where you're going to need them, and you're going to need to know where to cut. Like anything, you have to study what you're going to be cutting, and the only way to do that effectively is to look up the human anatomy. Learn where the arteries are, learn where the tendons are. I appreciate your comments, I appreciate your views, I appreciate your time. Defend your homes wisely.